That's fine. That's fine. Try to give me a lot of duos or something. I guess. Big Dink Arthur over here. $20 heat? Sure. 5-minute deadline. We'll see. We'll see what we get. I don't know. Greasy New York style. Alright, there's really not that many styles of pizza. You got New York. You got Chicago. I don't even know of another one. I'm sure that's more that exists, but I feel like those are the mains. And I feel like Chicago's actually kind of small town in a lot of ways compared to the other style. Detroit style? What's Detroit style like? Like, I used to live near a place that did Greek pizza, but it was just pizza, though. It wasn't different. It's square. Oh, so you mean it's pizza for children? It's an Elio's pizza, then. That's what it sounds like to me. Bready and squared off pan. I don't know if I've ever had that. Tavern style? Well, I guess you kind of got like, I don't know, around here they mostly call them bar pizzas. It's kind of just a small pizza, but it's still just the same. A no sauce pizza? I kind of just consider that a pizza with a specific topping at the end of the day. Topping choice. Like the deep dish, right? That to me feels like very different. I guess you can still call it pizza. Even though in a lot of ways it's kind of just a pie with the ingredients of a pizza in it. Shadow Slash, best in slot. None pizza left beef. Why y'all gotta confuse me like this? Gotta have the char cup pepperoni. Right now, even Zoidberg's lost it. Chicago style is overrated. I feel like no one serves it around here, so I feel like it's kind of just whatever. Like, I probably couldn't find it even if I wanted to. I don't know where else you can find these supposed fancy styles that y'all keep talking about. Mailing me pizza. Maybe I can find some frozen ones that are of these delicious styles. Someone said Neapolitan. I thought that was just kind of like a topping selection. Let's see if we can do better.
How about a different set of choices?
Didn't really do better.
Moving right along.
That's a type of ice cream? Oh shit. Wait, what am I thinking of then? I swear somebody just said it. Did you get me? It's also okay, you scared me. It's also pizza, gotcha. Send me frozen pizza. Can you get frozen stuff on Amazon? I actually don't know. I don't think so, right? Thin, wood-fired, often margarita toppings, but can be other. I think I like a thin pizza. I don't dislike it. I'll take a thin. A thin crust? I don't want it too crunchy, though. Where it, like, snaps off like a chip, practically. That's too much. Do. They ship it with dry ice. They do food stuff. Really? They probably warn you that it needs 2568 already? Jesus. Hands down the best Totino? The pizza rolls? Now we're talking my language, because that shit is delish. What if we just turned it into Crystal Beam? I won't. If the crust is a cracker, you're just wrong. Yeah, I agree with that. I don't like a crackery crust. Diddle-doo-doo. Let's get pizza. I haven't had pizza in a while. I only have pizza like maybe once a month nowadays. Definitely not often. If even that, actually. I'm not even sure. Whereas some people I know, they get pizza like every third day, I'm pretty sure. What do we want here? You want Afro? Maybe I shouldn't have bought that Hermes because she was for sale in the shop. Maybe. I guess we'll try to go for Heartrend. Try to get the dash. 5 or 6 days a week. But I do make it for a living. Oh, I thought that was a dough joke for a second. Okay, those of us that work with food, do you end up kind of like, you just kind of hate the smell of it eventually after working with it for long enough? Nah. I've never really worked with food that much. I guess I did a little bit, like in a deli. But I wasn't like handling it too directly. I can imagine like if you're stationed in front of like a deep fryer for hours on end, you're probably not gonna feel like some French fries at the end of the night. Not yet, at least. Gotcha. Flats or drums? Okay. Real talk now. If you choose flats over drums, you're crazy. You've lost it. You're out of your gourd. Your marbles spilled all over the floor. What are flats? Like the wingettes, sometimes they call them. The one where you gotta like really get that tongue in the middle going, you know what I mean? To get the juicy innards out. Like you gotta give it one of those. No. Drummies all the way. You gotta get those drumsticks I'm talking about. Pull the bones apart. No, that's messy. The whole thing, it's just a bigger ordeal, you know what I mean? You do get more skin to meat ratio, I'll give you. But you also get more bone out of it. I guess I won't roll for the dash. Flats are superior? False. Can't be true, because I disagree. Haven't had meat in 8 years, but flats are better. I've never seen chat so wrong. Flats have a better chicken meat texture. You don't even know what a texture is. Oh, she missed. Bad day.
See you next time.
What do we have? Electric... Lightning reflexes we have. I guess I'll take Jolted.
Easy does it.
Texture, I don't even have her phone number. Boo! Every time we talk about Arthur, I end up talking trash about it, and then people start explaining to me how to play Arthur, and it's like, I know how, I know, but I still don't like it. You get to keep the attack combo after the dash. I know, it still sucks though. I can't wait to deal 2,500 damage to a 200 health enemy. Real efficient, chat.
Gods grant me strength. No use.
Do 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 do. Lerny, why you got no back? That looks like the back of your head to me. Why doesn't that count, chat? Why can't I backstab the Hydra? Do 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 do. Okay, so hold on. Before I say this, no spoilers. Tears of the Kingdom, right? But I'm gonna talk about the first like 5 minutes of the game. So in the first 5 minutes of the game, you have like a super powered Link with all his hearts. You've been warned, chat. You know, my first instinct was to try to climb up the corners of the cave or whatever the fuck it was the whole time to see if you could out of bounds it. That was my first instinct. Like, I gotta get out of here. No more discussion. No more discussion. Just in case. I bet it'll happen. I bet it'll happen. Yeah, how can I abuse this? Exactly. What's in here? Yeah. Sure.
That's it for us for now.
Going off a Link fresh off of Breath of the Wild? Yeah, yeah. I mean, the thing is, like, it's never stopped. I guess, is this like the first direct sequel?
Much nicer climate.
Probably not. But they don't have a lot in Zelda. And like the whole Spirit Tracks versus, what was it? Phantom something? Majora's Mask is a sequel to Ocarina of Time. Wait, that can't be totally true. Standard Arthur build is Heartrend. Eh. It's total overkill. You don't need to do it at all. I have the Zelda timeline book, but I don't remember. They actually have an official book that kind of explains it. And they have like these split off timeline things that, oh god, I don't even... It's hard to even fathom what the hell's going on. It like depends on what happens with Ganon, or whatever the fuck.
What else we got?
Alright. There, we got your big bonks, chat. You happy?
Chariots.
Okay, so I think everyone's got an opinion about their favorite Zelda. But which one's got the best storyline? Because I don't think it's Breath of the Wild. I don't know, because the story's usually pretty loose, right? Especially like the older ones, they just don't have much. Like Ocarina of Time is sort of where they really kicked it in, it felt.
My reward.
Wind Waker? Oh gosh, I wish I could remember Wind Waker better. I don't even remember the story for,
I'll take it.
damn it, just give me the dash.
No thanks.
Thank you. Twilight Princess, really? I just remember going, Aroo!
It's the butterfly ball.
Technically, Wind Waker is the sequel to Ocarina of Time. That's what I thought, too. It's something, it's like, because it's kind of like if, or it's one of, it's like if Ganon wins or something, the world gets flooded. Maybe.
Butterflies. Ugh.
None of the Zeldas have good stories. Ooh. I think sometimes they tell a story. It's not usually like told very thoroughly, but I think it's usually pretty decent. I don't know. I think Majora's Mask is like really interesting. I don't know if it fully executes like a well-delivered story, but I thought the concept was like really unique. Link's Awakening, at the time, was it unique? But the whole, like, it was a dream thing is kind of old hat now. Fine.
Whose favor to choose?
Doesn't matter.
No love without pain.
Too long, don't read, it's complicated. I don't think they really try to keep it in order. I mean, they try to explain it after the fact, but something tells me at the time of making the games, they didn't really consider it that much. They're just trying to explain things they didn't plan for 20 years later, right? 3762. Do. Remember getting excited for when Zelda 2 came out? My dad will bring the stuff up like that. Like, I heard there's a new Zelda, Dan. I'm like, uh-huh. He's like, yep, I still boot up the original sometimes. Got it on my Wii still. Link's Awakening is probably the worst one besides the NES games. No chance in hell that's true. No chance. I thought everyone hates Skyward Sword. I haven't really played that. That's the only one I haven't really played. But I mean, did you play Link's Awakening DX? It was in color. Motion control Zelda games, right? Bigger bonks, just for you, chat. You know what? Let's try not to die, I guess. $60 on a New Awakening and give it another chance, and he hated it. So, well, here's the thing. So I'm someone that's played through Link's Awakening probably dozens of times. And I bought the remastered, and I did kind of feel like, I kind of wasted my money. It was just unnecessary to play a revamped version of it, I kind of felt. It's not like they did a bad job on it or anything, but I didn't feel like the increased visuals actually made the experience more enjoyable. I don't think that style like also suits me in particular necessarily. The cutesy, like, I don't know how to describe it. Like chibi style or something? I don't even know. Almost like Animal Crossing-esque. Holy shit, dude. Oops. Never got into Zelda games. If I ever give it another try, it would be Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, that's probably the way to go. I think for a lot of people, that's just like the new standard for Zelda, kind of. It's gonna be interesting if they ever decide to move away from the open world style now and like go back to the more dungeon oriented ones. I could see them kind of splitting off and doing both. Watch Bar play the older games, hard pass. I mean, the NES ones, like, if you don't have the nostalgia for it, it's probably not gonna hit you. Right?
Here goes.
And I guess if you didn't grow up with a Super Nintendo, I don't know. I still think that's a great one. Link to the Past, I still think is amazing. Doop, doop, boop, bum, bum. Link Between Worlds, amazing. That one was great. That's one that doesn't... I mean, it's not like people talk badly about it, but it probably gets forgotten because it was on the DS or 3DS or whatever it was. That's an amazing iteration, though. 100%. Whereas the other DS ones... Oh, that was my last meg. Oh, I did it too early. Oh, wow. Oh, because I don't have forced overtime on. Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks, those are mediocre. Those are mediocre. Those to me would be the picks for like the ones that are definitely worth skipping. Boop, boom, 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 boom. Randos are amazing to watch. I mean, I've played Link to the Past and Super Metroid on stream, but only vanilla. And don't they have the randomizer that has both games somehow combined? That might be fun to do someday. Thing is, I'm not very familiar with the game, so... well, definitely with the randomizer nature. I'm definitely no expert. I've played through them each quite a bit, but... Boom, boom.
Disgusting. Cerberus will love it.
No, I didn't mention, like, if you've played Spirit Tracks, it's just so bizarre. About, like, a demon train or some shit. It's like straight out of Demon Slayer. It's so weird. Thank you, Sailor.
I'm back, Father.
No mag.
Oh, don't take it.
Oh, we have dialogue, apparently.
To the death.
Do. It's so slow. It's actually kind of hard. I don't think I can continue the combo after... I'm pretty sure using the call interrupts the combo. The Doom train in Final Fantasy VI. Honestly, I think that whole segment in the game is what like locked me in and be like, wow, holy shit, this game's awesome. Because before that, it's just kind of like, eh. But then when you go, you have to go fight the face of the train. It's just like, god damn.
Let's finish this.
I shall not fall to you again.
Come on, big box. You think people would enjoy watching it? I don't. I'm not convinced yet. $20.27. But how come that's so much less than what we dealt to something earlier? What's the difference? I might have had jerky or something. You're about to start 6? I think there's been a lot of times in my life where I'm like, you know what? I would love to play through Final Fantasy 7 or 8 or 9 again. And then I might boot it up. I get 5 minutes and I'm kind of like, oh, yeah, so what else is going on? Do a poll?
This is it.
I'm down with polling the community for what they want to play. But I'm pretty doubtful if you put, I don't know, what would be the JRPG of choice that you think that would score you the most votes? And you compare that to something that people have been asking for a while. FF7 Remake. I almost don't really look at that the same way personally. Ah! JRPG or no? Go from there. You gotta give them a game choice, I think. That's too vague. Because a lot of people would be like, it depends, right? Tales of Symphonia? No one plays those games. I know they exist, but I swear I've never met anyone that actually plays them. Chrono Trigger? Okay, so that one, Chrono Trigger would probably be the one. That's cringe. I know those games exist, the Tales of whatever, but I've never met anyone that owns them or plays them. I think they're just there. It's like, I think it's like a, you know, some kind of money laundering scheme. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Chrono Trigger would probably be the biggest one if we made a poll. But you pit that up against, gosh, what games? What are like some big games that we wanted to play on stream lately? Ori? Okay, Ori might lose. I can see Ori losing to Chrono Trigger. It's hard. Okay. Maybe Red Dead 2? I don't know. Maybe. Secret of Mana? I've never gotten more than like an hour into that game. Seems like a grind. We are moving. Oh, we're falling back. We appear to be falling onto Ash Twin for some reason.